name is Gudrun from GE Designs. Welcome to our live quilting chat, Tipsy Tuesday.
And we won't be going to
Oh, we're going to kick you right in. Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
This is Mr. HP.
Yes,
of
it
course,
is.
It's a different production today because we are live from Houston. We are live from our Airbnb in Houston. Yeah, no studio. So a little bit of a different show, but everybody's here. So thank you all for being with us. Even if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, hit those thumbs up and hearts and like buttons. We love that to see some feedback throughout the show. Of course, if you're new around here, hit that subscribe button. If you're on YouTube, it's that big red play button. All you got to do is hit it and you'll never miss our show.
Hit
it. So how are you doing?
Oh, I'm just delightful.
We had a little half a day off today. It's been a wild weekend, of course. So we are going to talk all about that here in Houston. We finished Quilt Market, but let's begin with making sure everybody keeps commenting throughout the show, and you want to stick around because we got also a live winner for you.
Ooh, live winner.
Yeah. So how you can win is just by commenting. Keep commenting throughout the show, and then you get a second chance by answering our giveaway question at the end. And that one you don't have to watch live. You can be watching later on. So we, of course, had a winner last week. Our last show was live from our brand new studio, Studio B in Florida. So I asked you which one of the CIE blocks was your favorite. And so our winner, wasn't that the right question?
See?
No, actually, that was not our question. Our question was, I thought that was wrong. Our question was, do you like shopping at quilt shows? And our winner is Sue Woodrick. Yay! And she said, I hate to be one of the crowd, but of course I love shopping at shows. To get to see all the newest fabrics, gadgets, and patterns. It's so exciting. So we're excited too to be able to present our booth to everybody here in Houston. Yes, we are in Houston, and no quilts on the set today because there's just rock and roll pictures around here. Oh, there is a quilt? Oh, there's one. There's one quilt because, yeah, well, you can show it. I did make that. It's actually my son's t-shirt quilt from when he graduated high school. That's the only quilt we have here right now. There's a few in a suitcase downstairs. Just a few. Yeah. All right. There's a quilt on the set. Kind of, sort of.
That's too hard to hold.
Yeah, that's not going to work. It's a heavy one. It's a t-shirt quilt. It's heavy. So we are in Houston. Of course, International Quilt Market was this past weekend. It was from Saturday. Well, Friday was the opening of classes and presentations, and then went through Monday. And this is kind of the trade show that is open to quilt shops and industry professionals. So this is the first time it's held since pre-COVID, since 2019. So we really went into it not really knowing what to expect because, as we all know, everybody kind of figured out how to do business without trade shows during COVID. So the show was like, we had seen the vendor list. It was much smaller than it's been in the past. So we were like, okay, no expectations coming in, but it was wonderful. You know what? Even though everybody figured out how to order their products online and do business, however worked for them, it's always different to be able to get that inspiration of seeing all the quilts and the booths, get to talk to people in person, get ideas from the designers and the fabric companies and all the other companies. So that was really wonderful to see the quilt shop owners that were there. It was really fabulous to have conversations, great things they're doing with the stripology rulers in their stores and the book. So I was mainly presenting, we were mainly presenting the new Mixology 3 book, which, as you guys probably know, came out in August already. So it's been out for a couple of months. Of course, those top-notch quilt shops already had them in the stores, but they loved being able to see the quilts up close and chat about some strategies and how they could work that into their class schedules, what quilts work great for classes and demos and things like that. So we also presented our new organizing stickers, and that was another big hit. People have been looking for something like that, and so that we're excited about that. They're already in their second printing, so that was very exciting. So let's show them some photos of the booth and stuff.
Okay.
We got some photos.
Let's see here. Let's go here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this is Merete from Norway. It was fun meeting friends. I'm always really, really bad at taking photos, so I apologize for that. But we got some photos of the booth. And so some close-ups. Of course, we had just a single booth, but I was able to fit all of the quilts from the book in there. And I don't know, there wasn't really one that was a hit. People like different things. Bellatrix was one that caught attention. Inca was one that caught attention. And then everybody loved the idea of making 2 quilts from one 12-piece half-yard bundle. So that was really cool. And there we are. This is me in the middle, of course. And then we have Bailey and Kara with me. They were at the show with me. And then, of course, Mr. HP, he kind of snuck around the corners and snuck in and out when he could.
Slide in, slide out.
Slide in and slide out. So thank you all that met with me during Quilt Market. It was wonderful. And you know, the other thing that happens at Quilt Market, we have our industry peers that we get to see usually only twice a year, and it's been like 3 years. So that was really great to be able to see everybody again. We had some great dinners at night and stuff. And yeah, so it was really wonderful to be back. I think everybody felt that way. So we are heading straight from here to set up for Quilt Festival, which is the consumer part of the show. So they clear out the convention center and then reset it all, and then set up for Quilt Festival begins. And that's going to be kind of a totally different vibe because it's less of a presentation. It's more everybody selling out of their booths. And so different varieties of products as well. And so we had just the small booth. We were getting a bigger booth, of course, for a festival to fit all our stuff in. And Gisli drove down from Minnesota with a trailer. So he arrived last night, and safely. His first really big long trip, road trip.
It's no joke.
It's no joke. You know, I've done it a few times even by myself. So I was sure he could do it, and he drove down with the trailer and did really well. Mm-hmm. He did really well. He slept in Oklahoma City one night and then met up with a friend in Dallas a little bit, had lunch and arrived here last night. So they are already over at the convention center. They started setting up right at 4. So we had to just finish the show first. So we have Kara stayed over. So she stayed. And then Nancy and Kayla flew in this morning. So they're going to be in the booth. And then Jake is here as well. Mm-hmm. So we have some great employees that are going to get it started.
We got Linnell coming, and we have...
Yeah, and then we have Otley, my oldest son, coming too to check things out. So we'll be big crew. Yes, we're gonna have a good time. So we'll be posting lots of pictures. So if you're on Instagram, Facebook, we'll make sure to post lots of pictures, videos, and then of course we will have our Friday show from the booth. So if you're coming to Quilt Festival in Houston, if you're in the area, even just stopping by for one of the days, I will be doing some book signings in the booth and having some special appearances. So come and say hi. Mr. HP will be there too. So come and say hi and chat.
A little bit.
Oh, come on. You have to do some work. So that's, so excited to go get to do that. How long are we going to play hooky and stay here and talk to them?
We're going to make sure that they know that Bailey was here, and then back at home.
Kara. Karen and Kara. Yeah, there's a whole team holding down the fort. Mackenzie, they're making sure, and we got Blanca and Andrea. Yeah, so they're all holding down
And
the
Chase.
fort.
Yeah.
Our booth number is 713. So if you're coming, 713, we're actually right on the main aisle. So I don't think you'll miss us. So come and see me. Yay. Oh, Kathleen is coming on Thursday. That's awesome. That's great. All right. So the team back at home and the guys before they left, they were actually able to get November Color Club pretty much cut and packaged before they left. But we don't send until the 5th of the month, or at least after that. And now the 5th lands on a Saturday. So Color Club for November won't be shipping until Monday, which is the 7th. So just know that. But I wanted to mention, we're not going to have any delays, because even though half of our team is here. But I don't think we ever played this video of our October club, the beautiful rose hips. We did the reveal, but I don't think we played this little video, which is always kind of fun to see it, in the folding process. So Andrea put this quick little video together. So let's check that out. Isn't it pretty? Those should all be in your hands by now if you are a subscriber. Now, we do have just a few spots still left open. So if you are still thinking about it to join Color Club, there are spots open, and we still have the promo going on until we sell out. And that is, with your first package, you will get 4 half yards, a little mystery bundle, all coordinated and cute, to go with your first shipment. And so if you subscribe now, you will get still the October shipment. You will get the rose hips. So excited for November, what it brings then, but we will have to wait. So it will ship on the 7th, which is a Monday, and then I won't reveal it until a little over a week later, which is going to be the 15th, I think, is our Tipsy Tuesday. So it is work. Yeah, someone say it is a lot of work to get Color Club going. It is work every month, but it's exciting. It takes us a few days to kind of work through that, but we've got it down to a science.
We got a great crew.
It's a process, and we got a great crew. So they all have a lot of ambition in what our products look like. The fabrics are folded and all of that. So it's very exciting. Susan's asking, how long will the bonus be? We're going to keep the bonus on there and until we fill up the spots that we have. So there's not very many left. There've been a lot of new joining us this month. So it's exciting. And of course, the holidays are coming. So maybe it's a great gift for a friend. So something like that. Okay, so let's talk about our other subscription program, Goodies Bundle Club. So that is our new one that just kicked off with its first shipment in October. And we revealed the package, the October package, last show on Friday. On our Friday show, we were live from our booth. We had horrible internet, so it was a little bit weird, but we got it done. So if you missed that show, that's when I revealed the whole month or whole shipment of the Bundle Club. So just to tell you a little bit about how it's different from our Color Club. Color Club is monthly. It's 5 half yards, all one color. But Bundle Club is quarterly. So every 3 months, you get a full 12-piece bundle that I've personally curated. And it's, I pick a fabric line, but I always put in some basics as well to make a really nice, unique, balanced bundle. But on top of that, you get a beautiful little booklet that has a fabric pull, just like I do with my regular bundles, because you can, of course, use this bundle to do whatever you want. But then also in the booklet, we have made at least 3 quilts from the bundle. It will show you all of those. So let's just take a look at some of the images from the booklet. So this is the cover of this month's booklet. And I picked a line called Listen to Your Heart by Art Gallery Fabrics. It is absolutely stunning. I really love how it turned out. And then, so here's the cover page. Then you will always get, these are the quilts we made from this bundle. So we had beautiful photos of these, and then all the information that you need for how big of a quilt you could make using the bundle, what extra fabrics would you need. So that is shown. This is the second page. This is where the fabric pull is, and it tells you exactly what the fabrics in the bundle are as well. So if you want to get some more, then it will have the individual pages with the quilts. And so there's Millie we made using a really nice dark chocolate background. And then we have Inga. This one has quite been the hit. And then we have made strip ribbons. So you could make both Inga and strip ribbons from just that one bundle. And so and then we have the next page, which shows you all the additional fabrics that we have available in the store right now. So we have all those prints available in both 1 yards and 3 yards, and that beautiful large floral. So some of them I use for backing. Well, most of them I use for backings and sashing and background. But the beautiful painted prairie is available in both regular cotton and then also amazing flannel. So even if you don't belong to Goodies Bundle Club, these are just fabrics in the store, so you could always snatch up some of that. I definitely snuck home some of that flannel. It's beautiful. I want to put that on the back of my next quilt for sure. So, but again, I encourage you to go back to the show, to our Happy Friday show, to see our whole video. I kind of played the whole video where I explain everything. So it's just always worth it. So any questions on any of those things?
Let's put our chat up.
Okay, yeah, let's put our chat up. Annette says Color Club has been so much fun every month. And Kim is asking, any new openings for Bundle Club? So we may open just a few spots. We had a couple of cancellations, and then we have some extras. So just be patient. Maybe when we're done with the quilt shows, by the end of next week, we'll possibly have some openings. So what you can do to make sure you find out about those, go to Bundle Club in the shop at the product page, and you can sign up for notifications by adding your email, and you'll get an email whenever there are spots that open. So every 3 months, you will get a very unique bundle this way. Of course, totally different quilts. I always try to have a variety in colorways. There won't ever be any seasonal fabrics or holiday fabrics that is like purely seasonal or holiday. Of course, you can say that this bundle maybe has some fall colors, but it's not really seasonal. These are available all year round. All right. How many days is Quilt Market? Quilt Market was three days. Quilt Festival, we have preview night tomorrow night, and then there's 4 days. So it's like really 5.5 days, or 4.5 days, almost 5 days. Quilt Festival, which is the consumer show. All right. This I can't read it. Bonnie Hunter mystery starting up. Yes, there are quite a few Color Club fabrics that would be perfect for her mystery. I actually saw her colors, so like I've done the past couple of years, I already have ideas what I would do for a totally alternate colorway. But those of you with Color Club, there are perfect club packs that would work for exactly the pull. So for her background, the linen might be a little creamier than what she's showing. And then there's an aqua. So that second pack, which was Lagoon, could definitely work. And then there is orange. So we had the Lava Flow one. And then I think, what's the third color? No, the fourth color. I'm blanking on it. but I know that was a Color Club color. Oh, the orange could also be the Red Rock. So, you know, you could go a little bit more muted. So, oh, purple. It was purple. Yeah, Purple Rain Pack would be the fourth. So, totally. I'm excited to see if you guys participate. Of course, those of you who don't know about Bonnie's Mystery, so it's very scrappy. If you can't do scrappy, I wouldn't do it. It's, you know, more little pieces, more piecing than probably most of my patterns, but they're really fun. You take it step by step. So you start right after Thanksgiving and takes you through those holiday months. So check that out. But I have an idea for my version of it.
What is it?
I will tell you once I get back and I can pick my fabrics and show you. I will tell you. Okay, somebody asked something and the questions went too fast. I missed it. I missed it. Yeah, they were all reminding me if it was purple. Oh, we were asking me about the Advent boxes. They are being packaged. We were just waiting for one more product to go in, and they will also ship out next week, the Advent boxes. And then our first Advent project will be November 22nd. Time is flying. Things are coming up really fast.
So many things.
Yes, so many things. So many things. Okay. No more questions? Oh, yeah. You can find Bonnie's information on the mystery on her blog, quiltville.com. Go to her blog and you find that. She blogs daily, so you just find that post there. All right. Excited for the Advent boxes, says Lydia. We are excited too. I'm excited to see your surprises. All right, so we have two bundles to show you today. And since we only have one camera, we just used our phones and did an overhead video a little earlier today with my fabric pull. So yes, we're not going to miss that. We have two beautiful bundles. So let's check out this first one. Are we ready?
I think we're ready.
Okay, let's go. First bundle we're going to look at today is Indigo Splash by Wilmington Prints. This is a completely white and blue bundle that's beautiful indigo blues and really nice white. So we're going to start with this main kind of mandala print and then going into a smaller version, starting with the white. So it's an evenly placed bundle with 6 kind of lighter tones and 6 darker. So then we have the blue paisleys on this white background that has a little pattern to it. Really nice. Going into a little bit of a grid. So could be your plaid or your geometric version or print in your quilt. Smaller scale circles with a nice in-between pattern. So bringing in some of the lighter blues. I like that it has a mix. And then we have the small print on the white. So that's the 6 lighter colors. Going into the blues, we have that same circle print as in the white, but you can see how the light blues really lightens it up. We have a directional print, kind of like your stripe, with these beads, kind of like, reminds me of bead curtains. We have the geometric acting as your plaid. The small scale prints with all the different elements. And then we have the small print with blue, white on blue, on getting into the really dark navy, dark indigo, and then finishing with the large scale mandalas on the dark navy background. So really pretty and lots of opportunities to do something with just purely white and blue. So if you wanted to bring a white in that matches this background, I would go with almost a pure white, circles. We have this one, circles, and then the century white beach balls would work. And then I would love to just bring in a tonal of blue. So starting with a little bit of the lighter, the Gala in the Glit Sky, or the Speckle in the Maui. And then more into the brighter indigos, so Spotted in the sapphire and the Circle Burst in the dark royal for some of those royal blue tones, and then some true navy indigo grunge in the true blue, and then the Dash Flow in the blueprint. There's a couple of great stripes that would work with this if you want a pure diagonal stripe. This one with the blue, with bringing in the light blue and the navy with a little bit of white. And then I always love to bring in a little bit of color, a different color to something that's so monochromatic. So it makes sense to bring in red. Navy, red, and white is always a classic. So the nautical stripe would work great. And so you could totally bring in any red to be as a focus fabric. So depending on the pattern you're using. So the chalk and charcoal cardinal works really well with it. Or another option would be bringing in some yellow. Blue and yellow is also a classic color. Let me just show you with it with just yellow and see how that really brightens it up and shows the spotlight. Not as really as wild as the red, but it's always a great option. So this is our indigo splash. So this next line is called Bird Song. This is a line by Gingerbur, and I just really was drawn to the beautiful corals here in the main print. Corals, this gold, and then these grays, bluish grays that are in the line. And so I decided to make the bundle really kind of a condensed in color. So this was my main inspiration in main print with all the beautiful coral flowers. So this is our first print in the bundle. And then of course bird song, so we got to bring in some birds. So we have these birds with beautiful light pink accents, and their bodies are the gold with that really dark, almost dark navy. It really looks closer to a dark gray. And then the birds also come in the red tone, so bringing in the pink and the corals tones. We have a few pink prints or corals, so I like to do, as you probably know, a little bit of a tonal. So we do the lighter tone of the coral with these small flowers. We have little bird tracks in the coral print. Love this one. It's a great basic. And then another white on coral print. Really a nice, it's all birds kind of coming together, creating a secondary design. So that's a nice print there. Bringing in those grays. There's a lot of blue hue to them, which is really refreshing. So we have the small floral with the nice little pink flowers and gold leaves on them. And then we have that same print again in the gray. The birds, white on gray, and then also the bird tracks. We have one more gray print with a lot of gold in it. So this is the sun's with the really pretty pink cheeks. The sun has pink cheeks and eyelashes on this one. Love that. So even though it is gray in the base, there's a lot of gold in it. So this print is going to read pretty gold in a quilt. So that's why I just added two more gold prints, the bird tracks, and then the main print in the gold. Look how beautiful there. You bring back in that light pink color and those charcoal grays in the leaves. So this is the 12-piece bundle that I decided to go with for this line. Really love the unique combinations, like I said, of the coral and the gray with that hint of gold. And there's no metallic in this. It's all just from the color. So let's start with a gold here. I wanted to say, though, we do have the main print, the light floral in 1 yard as well, so from this line, so that's available. But I pulled in two more gold, so the floral elements in the honey mustard, and then the Dash Flow in the amber. For the grays, I decided to go with a gradient because there is so many kind of tones of gray. So for the darkest, Spectrostatic and the gunmetal, and then the Deco Stitch and the Shadow for the medium, and then Bumbleberry's Basic Rock for the lightest hues of gray. Same thing with the corals and the pinks. Floral Element Flame for the darkest. I like that it has little lighter tones in the flowers. The Dry Brush and the Persimmon for the medium. And then the Deco Stitch Peach Whisper for the lightest pinks. And to match this cream color for the lightest tones, I would go with a Deco Stitch Cloud. It's a perfect match. I love that there's also gray in here, a little pink hue to it. And then also the Pebbled Path Ivory with the gray pebbles works perfectly. So that is our bird song bundle. Aren't they beautiful? Yes, so we have them here. Indigo Splash with the whites and then the blues. Look how gorge. These are so classic. And if you have any prints like that, they can mix. And then what you got? Bird song.
Oh, we got bird song, everybody.
So the golds and the grays, and then on the other side, the really nice ivory creams and this coral. Coral, it's just always been a favorite of mine. It's so bright, not fully red, not fully orange, somewhere in between. It's so bright and fun. So these are available in the store. We don't have them in our booth, except for, I think these two will just show up in our booth. We'll see. We'll see who snatches them up. We have one of each and the fabric pole. So maybe just somebody shows up and wants it all. First come, first serve. Who knows? All right. So what do you think? If you're in Houston, please come say hi. Like I said, we will be there all the show days. And but we have a live winner. I saw that you were putting in the random generator, and now that I get to see the behind the scenes,
it was difficult.
Our winner.
It was difficult.
Lots of great comments. Thank you for that. And our live winner is, let's see, Paula Dobbs. Congratulations. $25 gift card is yours. And you know what? Both of our winners for today's show, Sue and Paula, just email us at help@gequaltoscience.com to claim your prize, and we'll send you that gift card electronically. So congrats, and thank you for watching. So I will have another question for you, giveaway question, which we will announce the winner next week. And so my question, I didn't write it down. I didn't write it down.
How fast can you think?
It's going to be easy for me. So we had an indigo splash, and then we had a bird song that we showed you on the show. Which one, if you could have it in your hands right now, which one would it be? You have to pick one. I know I would pick both, but which one would it be? Indigo splash or bird song? Let us know in the comments, and the winner will be drawn and announced next week on our Tipsy Tuesday show. We will be back in Studio B on Tuesday. And so our show will be our regular time, and that is going to be, what's the date? Oh, November 8th, right? Mm-hmm. November 8th, yes.
Right here.
Oh, there it is. I'm not watching. I'm looking at the camera. November 8th at 4 p.m., our regular time, 4 p.m. Central Time. And then we will be live this Friday, from our booth at 12 noon Central Time.
If the
Wi-Fi works, well, it might just be on the phone, but at least we'll show you what's going on. The crowd will be there. So it'll be a quick check-in. I don't think we'll be allowed to bring a cocktail into the convention center, but we'll post a cocktail recipe because we're going to be testing those out. We already tested a couple out. Mm-hmm. What was the favorite that we had at that one place? A grilled pineapple margarita. So they grilled the pineapple, so it has a little kind of that smoky burnt, like barbecue-y flavor.
They soaked it.
Oh, they grilled it and then soaked it in the tequila.
Whoa.
Yeah. So the waiter told us specifically to eat there was a whole slice or like a ring of pineapple in our drink. And we just left it. And he said, you need to eat that.
There we go. It was a whole shot.
Yeah, it was a whole shot. Yeah, so that was interesting. Another one, we had some great classics too at one of our seafood restaurants that we went to. I had just a Cosmo, and they did a really good job. That's my standard. If it's a good bar, they can make a good Cosmo and a good lemon drop. So fresh ingredients. So it was very good.
It's good.
All right. So we will be back. We'll hopefully see you Friday. If not, definitely Tuesday for our Tipsy Tuesday. But we better get back there to set up this booth or we'll be in trouble.
Things to do.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you for watching. And we will see you hopefully Friday. Bye.